no tears were shed in the she shed today. Well, what's up guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and it is a cold, frosty, it was fairly foggy morning here today, and had big plans of doing other things. Got a phone call from the gas company, and they are bringing a brand new propane tank to sit next to the garage this morning. Thought that was going to be a couple days from now. So we're going to get some propane heat put in the garage because my wife doesn't want to freeze. I suggested a wood burning stove in there. She said propane's a lot easier for me to turn on, set the thermostat, and go. So we're going to get that set up today, hopefully get all that plumbed in. I don't have a heater because, well, I called my local hardware store, and they could get a 30,000 BTU propane heater for like $199. Didn't have one in stock, but they said they could have one in a few days. We went to Lowe's yesterday to get a bunch of stuff for the garage, and they had one for $250. My wife said, buy it. There it is, buy it. I said, why? We could save 50 bucks if we shop local. So we don't have a heater, and the propane company's on their way to hook up the heater that we don't have. So I guess I messed up, but I think I'm gonna go get the Kubota tractor out of the shop, get it fired up, because I'm gonna have to kind of level out an area. I'm gonna try to pull some dirt back so we can set that propane tank to where it's not gonna block the flow of water beside the garage. And it's gonna be pretty close to where I have to dig up all the water lines and stuff to plumb the water in the garage. Anyways, another project, but it's pretty out here. This morning is gorgeous. Look at this. Look at the sunlight coming through the fog this morning. I don't know if you can see it. It almost looks like Halloween decorations on my fence. The way the moisture's falling on all those spider webs. I've never noticed those until this morning. You can see the goat's breath. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I promise I didn't put Halloween decorations on our fence. What's up, ladies? So much moisture in the air right now. I heard Steve talking to me. What's up, Whopper? Old Rufus. Mr. Curiosity here. And guess what? Still no baby alpaca. Everyone asks, where's the baby alpaca? When are you gonna have a baby alpaca? Well, I don't know. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but have you guys noticed we were in the middle of a shop build and was going to be putting in a lot of workbenches and workspace and fixing up the shop, and somehow we've migrated to the garage. I feel like I'm outranked in this family somehow. But I guess, like they always say, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy, right? So, of course, I guess she is technically wanting to make t-shirts for my YouTube channel. So we're gonna go work on the garage today. All right, so here's the plan. Got this old broken window that still needs to be fixed here. The mystery hole. But we're going to set our 120 gallon propane tank right here next to the wall. Now I do have some water issues. Terrible drainage problem. I'm going to have to get a little mini excavator in here and do some work eventually, because we don't want water coming in the garage. But tried to dig down below the floor level of the shop there. We'll set our propane tank. I'll have to route the water around that, but the plumbing is going to be my next project. So I'm going to do away with this crummy outdoor hydrant that's not frost free, that I have to cover every winter. And obviously we've got water there, and then water comes out and goes up to an old set of dog pans we used to have up there. So we've got water here, and there used to be water in the garage. So this corner right here is where that sink is that we installed. And years ago I cut that off because we didn't use the sink. We had all kinds of, you know, problems with it freezing because the garage wasn't insulated then. So there is water to here and a drain. Can't tell by inside right now, but we will be able to come off of this PVC in the ground. I'm going to do PEX and go in and run that PEX through the old line and go up, and then probably redo the drain, obviously, which is just right under the slab and up. What I may end up doing is cutting a hole in the wall, probably, you know, just 6 inches up, bring that drain line out and tie it back in the ground. But we'll see. Just waiting on the propane company to get here first, though. Bella, what are you scratching, girl? Huh? What you scratching? Old bear. Gotta give bear some loving. Alright, folks, so you can see water line coming in here. There's a T. This water line comes off and goes up that old line, like I said. And there's my hydrant. Not frost free. And you can see where I capped it off years ago. Dug over and found where the water line goes into the garage and the drain line comes out, so we can splice onto that. So the goal, get rid of that and then install a new frost-free hydrant. So we'll run that PEX under the slab and in, and then we'll drill a hole, put a frost-free hydrant coming out, and then our kitchen sink inside. So where's these propane guys at? They said they were on their way, dogs. They should be here anytime.
Yeah.
Sticking out?
Yeah.
Callie, what's up, old lady? Huh? How are you?
Okay, put them down. I'm in, close down. Yeah. Hold on.
Now let's get it.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
That's not weird at all.
It's not super exciting.
What?
What?
You said this is not what?
Well, I mean, it's just real quiet. She's bored.
This
in the
is
house.
super exciting.
She's bored in the house and in the house bored.
You know, I don't do all this work out here for you to come say, this is not super exciting.
I mean, for her, not for me.
Look. What's not super exciting about that? I got you all fixed up.
I appreciate it.
I need to see a happy dance.
No happy dance.
Is Brooks gonna do a happy dance?
You do a happy dance? Huh? No.
Nope.
She is not his biggest fan.
Oh, she will be. Just give it time. I'm much cooler than your dad.
She does not agree with you right now.
Not the correct size. Imagine that. Gotta have an adapter for everything these days.
So warm. Oh, my shoes. My nice shoes.
Nice shoes.
Listen, I slipped them on.
So, how come you went with the infrared instead of the blue flame heater?
So it would get warmer in
I
here.
can see. I see.
For this reason, yeah, so I can back up to it. No,
Yep.
so it'll get warmer in here.
You left Brooks.
I didn't leave her. Hey. Hey. What?
Can't you make it up the stairs, Brooks? I don't see the problem.
Huh? What is it? Huh? What? Look, here, get you back.
Hey, DJ.
What?
I'm glad we don't have little babies anymore.
Aww.
I love our kids, but I'm glad we're past the baby stage.
What?
Because guess what? Brooks she's cranky and she don't like me.
She don't like
it's
you.
not fair. I didn't do anything to you. I didn't do anything to you, Brooks.
What is it? Lots of
So why did you want the infrared versus the blue flame? Because everybody at the propane company said to get blue flame.
Well, because I wanted it to get warmer in here faster and not take forever to heat up in here. So that's really why.
So with all the research we did on the blue flame heaters, which is what most everybody goes with nowadays, versus the old style infrared, which is what this one is. The blue flame heats the air and the infrared heats objects in the room, such as my wife's hiney when she backs up to the heater.
That is true.
So we've got a blue flame heater in our bathroom, and it just doesn't, you know, you turn on that bathroom heater and you want it to get warm in there fast. The blue flame doesn't warm up the room near as quickly. And with this being our garage that's not perfect, there's gonna be some air gaps around the door. We will get this window fixed. I promise we're gonna fix the window. But we wanted something where it's not gonna stay warm in here all the time. We're not gonna leave this heater on all the time. So when she comes out here at 8 o'clock in the morning or whatever time, she can turn the heater on. It'll warm up the room quickly while she's making these fine t-shirts and hoodies.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
Or babysitting Brooks
That's right.
in the she shed.
Yes.
Or bee barn as some people call it.
Oh, let's not go with bee barn. That's hateful.
She shed. So I see you got a TV over there. How much work are you going to get done with a TV on the wall?
I'll get plenty. I like background noise.
Smart TV so you can watch YouTube videos, right? Like keeping it Dutch and...
Yeah, I'm with her. No. No.
So we did get the heater all installed and functioning today. I do not like it just laying on the floor like that. I'm going to mount it on the wall. It did come with the mounting hardware and everything. However, I didn't know exactly where to drill the hole for the supply line for the propane company. So I did my best and didn't have the heater this morning when I did that. I went and bought the heater afterwards. And as you can see, the supply comes into the heater on the opposite side. So now my flex hose is not long enough to mount it where I want to. So as soon as we get a longer flex hose to where we can hook it up down there and run all the way across and then up, we'll mount it on the wall under that window. Make sure we keep it a safe distance from that. I don't want to get it too close to the refrigerator. But that is a 30,000 BTU infrared propane heater, and it will keep this room more than adequately warm, I think. So that's one more project knocked off the list. We're getting closer and closer to having the garage renovation done. The kitchen and sink area, just about got it all finished. Just like you saw me digging, getting everything ready outside so that we can redo the water line and the drain line. So we're not gonna have hot water on this sink. We capped the hot water side of the faucet, which it looks like a super expensive fancy faucet. My wife actually bought it on Amazon for literally like 50 bucks. So she may not agree, but I think I've got an excellent place to clean fish nowadays. So little countertop worked great. Just a cheap, you know, pre-made countertop. Our wall was not straight, so we used lots of caulk. Got it all cleaned up, and I did caulk around the edges of my sink. You guys were like, hey, don't forget. So did do that. So got some electrical work to do, and somebody needs to touch up paint. I think she bought some 1x8. We're gonna make a couple shelves across there, and we're almost done. Just need to get tidied up, fixed up, cleaned up. I do need to put some trim up around the top and finish some touch-up paint and things, but we're just about finished with this project. I know some of you guys are not interested in seeing us remodel our garage, but I try to keep things interesting. I try to make it fun and get as much done as we can. Not real sure what's up with that. I think that's for something for her, one of her photography sessions or something, but it needs to get out of the way. We did find what she needed to, look, can you believe she painted my beautiful plywood countertop, but I said in the last video she was gonna do like an epoxy finish. She's gonna put down a whole bunch of pictures on this. I don't know how she's gonna attach them, Mod Podge or something maybe, but, and then it's just a 2-part pour-on epoxy, like you'd see in like on a bar top or something, but we're not gonna work on that project today. I've got to get around and go get Houston from school. That boy is wanting to go hunting this evening, so that's probably what we're gonna do. So that's all I've got for today. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. And guess what? I didn't cry on this one. No tears were shed in the she shed today. So it just looks so much different to me, guys. It looks so much different. I've got pictures of my dad and my grandpa and everybody holding up fish, standing in that exact spot right there. Looks a little different than it did 35 years ago. But anyways, guys, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a great day. And as always, we'll see you on the next video. You hit him.
I did?
Yeah.